Let's go over to Michael Eaves.
All right, Patrick, thanks a lot. George Karl and his coaching staff actually gave the Lakers some credit for their defensive pressure on Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony in that first half, only 21 points. He said the thing they got to do, though, is swing the ball to the weak side to get some easy buckets. They also want to keep Kobe Bryant shooting a lot of jump shots. They said he got off to a hot start, but they want to keep him shooting jump shots and not getting to the rim. An update on Linus Kleiza and that elbow, hyperextension, but obviously he's going to play. He's in the game now.
All right, Michael, Kobe looking for the lob. Kenyon Martin was there instead, so the Lakers will have it with almost a full shot clock. Up by 10.
That's good hustle by Kenyon Martin, because Kobe had a step on him, but Kenyon made it up and deflected the ball.
So Frank Hamlin talked about second chance points and recognizing guys' strong sides and trends and tendencies. Kobe with Gasol and a great second pass. As Lamar had it blocked away, and they say Lamar touched it last.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So it'll go the other way.
Did it look like Lamar touched that one last to you?
Lou Guerrillo on the baseline. They don't get him wrong. You know that.
They haven't missed a call in history.
Veteran crew working. So Lou Guerrillo, Bennett, Salvatore.
That just means we can't say a rookie mistake.
It'll be Camby blowing another one inside. Wow. That was a line drive from Kenyon Martin. Talk about frozen ropes. Lamar's got a lot of space. Let's see if they can get Powell involved early. And a great fake. It's on its way down. Camby's got the goaltend. The Lakers have their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 12. And I brought up Gasol because he was just 2 for 5, or making 1 for 5 at the first half.
I talked about how Powell is a finesse player, and really Marcus Camby is a finesse defender. So it plays into both their hands to some degree.
Marcus Camby, a guy who's led the league in block shots, better than 3 a game. Anthony on the fall away, a difficult one. Can Fish save it?
No.
Goes right to Camby. And he couldn't make the easy one, and he makes the difficult one the next time.
That was some shot by Marcus Camby.
Man, and that's right after he had a real easy one the previous trip.
Man, what a shot.
So almost 2 minutes into the third. Still a 10-point Laker lead. Bad pass. Kobe thought he could find Lamar. Allen Iverson with Kleiza. And points off a turnover.
Decisions. You don't normally see Kobe make that decision in that particular situation.
When we talk about Camby as a shot blocker, most of those blocks, it seems like as the secondary defender, it's not his man to begin with. Gasol spaces for Kobe. Perfect look. Kobe gets the triple. Lakers lead by 11. So Gasol, they drop down. He ready.
He's going to have the opportunity.
Kenyon Martin spikes one home from Marcus Camby with 2 big guys high-low.
Delay of game by the Nuggets. You know, technically they can call that delay of game anytime, because the rules state that once the ball goes through the net, if you're the scoring team, you're not supposed to touch the ball at all. So they can make that just about any time they want.
Gonna go out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Well, the Lakers start the third quarter with some, unusual turnovers here. And you can't have turnovers, unforced turnovers in the playoffs.
Well, they've got 3, and not even 3 minutes in as Allen Iverson gets a deuce off the turnover. And that's after, and Patrick brought it up, that's after it was Gasol on the run. It was hit by Martin. They only had 4 in the first 24 minutes, so they cropped up in a hurry in the second half.
Well, it's all about the decisions. The first 24 minutes, I thought their decision-making obviously was pretty good. But they made some really bad decisions to start this third quarter. They should clean that up with 9:02 left to play here in the third.
When you talk about the Lakers up right now by 8, take into consideration that Kobe is the only one among the starters in double figures. Gasol 7, Radmanovic a half dozen, 4 for Lamar Odom with 6 assists and 3 boards. So there's plenty that's still going to come from the Lakers baseline. Gasol splits a pair. Powell 8 of 8 on Sunday, 3 of 6 of the strike. He has spoiled us with his consistency there. Tapped out of bounds by Derek Fisher.
Second time that Derek has done that to Allen when he comes down to the side and tries to make that lazy dribble. Fisher's been tipping it free.
Iverson for a 3. Okay. Gasol wanted that one. Nobody close to the rim for the Nuggets. Kobe on the crossover. What a bounce for Gasol. Flips it home. Teamwork.
Well, good hands by Powell again, because it's a good pass, but you got to have soft hands to get that reception.
19 assists on 26 makes for the Lakers.
Camby can make the shot that they're giving him right now.
Carmelo Anthony glasses it home.
See, too easy.
Super athlete, though.
Too easy, though.
There was no help on that side for Radmanovich. Kobe in the stutter step, held up by Kenyon Martin. Little hesitation.
Talk about sharing the basketball. Last trip down for the Lakers. Kobe with the bounce pass off of the fake shot and the finger roll by your 7-footer. That's some play there. That's some play. You don't see many 7-footers with the nice finger roll.
Kobe going away from the screen. And off the glass, Camby will clear it out.
Degree of difficulty on that shot was off the chart.
Anthony free on the arc. Overdue. So they're now, that's their first three-pointer of the game after 11 misses. 1 of 12 from beyond the arc, and all of a sudden, 5-point game. And that's where they got it down to before the Lakers got the last 5 of the half. They go up by 10.
But that's why you have to be consistent with your defense. This is an offensive team. They're going to make runs.
Kiss, a wedge, but Lamar will chase it down for his second chance opportunity. Radmanovich. We talked about getting slap happy with threes. The Lakers have already taken 16 3-pointers.
And that's what the zone will do for you.
Iverson almost came down with the basketball. Instead, Kenyon Martin blows the layup. Anthony will go to the line to shoot 2. And Lamar gets the foul in disbelief. It's his 4th.
That's bad news, because he's got to go out of the game. There's 7 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third. You can't gamble right now. I think you have to give him a couple of minutes of rest. See what Luke Walton can do maybe coming in his stead. Because if he were to pick up his 5th, he'd be done for quite some time.
And it will be Luke coming in between free throws for the Lakers. So Carmelo Anthony just hit the 3, gets the free throw. He is up to 15 to lead the Nuggets on 6 of 15 shooting. And Luke Walton, who played 11 minutes in the first half, takes over for Lamar Odom. Run in the direction of the Denver Nuggets. Lakers had it. And had it up to 12 by the outset of the second half. And quickly, it is down to 4. An 11-3 run.
Well, they didn't win the first 5 minutes of the third, did they? That's what happens. Now you got a different ball game on your hands.
Kobe, another 3. Radmanovich keeps it alive, but plays it. Beats him to it. And now the floor is spread. Marcus Camby. Denied by Gasol, but a foul on Powell.
With that kind of quickness off the dribble by Camby, it put the officials in a position they had to make a call. He had Pau Gasol so far on his heels, backing up, and then attack. Gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming, and we could have ourselves a 2-point game.
Marcus Camby, a guy who's been to the finals before. And they do have 3 members of their team that's been to the NBA Finals. Talked about that. Hits the first of 2. He's in his 12th year out of UMass. Second player taken to the 96 draft, so a disadvantage with that man on the bench right now for the Lakers. The best rebounder this season is over there for the remainder of the third. And we still have 6:52 to play.
And a good offensive rebounder, too. So that shows you that the Lakers have to attack the basket more and don't rely on a Lamar to be able to get your second chance opportunity.
1-point ball game. 67-66. Staying in the zone. No. Blazer stays with Kobe. It'll be Fish. And right to, as it's blocked away, Radmanovich thought he was going to be able to reverse it. Now they look for the first lead, and Iverson charged. Fish got there. So looking for their first lead of the second half. The Lakers get it back on the turnover.
Allen had his mind made up. Got to change direction a little bit. Fish is there, outside the arc. Allen already committed. He gets called for the offensive foul.
That was a break. We're almost halfway through the third.
The Lakers have to get the ball on the inside some way.
Luke Walton on the reverse. No, it'll be Radmanovich.
Now you got issues.
And issues because Iverson took it away. With Glazer, and there's the lead for the Denver Nuggets at 68-67. The Lakers desperately need a timeout.
Well, the zone is creating opportunities for the Nuggets because the Lakers are taking outside shot, missed, long rebound, transition basketball. And a 10-point lead at the half is now a 1-point deficit as the Nuggets come out after intermission and have dominated the third quarter thus far.
Denver Nuggets scored 17 in the entire second quarter. They've already got 19 in the first 6 here in the third, as Denver's got a 1-point lead. And looking what has developed so far in the Western Conference. You know, the Jazz took both in Houston, so in control. Should be able to control that series at home as well. San Antonio, though, they've taken the first 2. Just barely in that double overtime win in the first one of the Phoenix Suns. Then their defense took over the second half last night. New Orleans, no surprise. Dallas did not look good at the end of the season. Barely a 500 team at the end of the year with Jason Kidd. And I'm talking about since the arrival of Jason Kidd. Boston, neither game was a matchup with the Atlanta Hawks at all. Both blowouts. Cleveland took care of the Wizards after the Wizards shot off early and talked a big game. Now Washington tomorrow night, can they battle back? Orlando, it was a great game, the second game. The first game wasn't a game at all. The Magic dominated the Toronto Raptors, and the Pistons, it was predictable what they do tonight. They won easily after dropping the first one in a close one to the Philadelphia 76ers. So, Stu, 6 3-point attempts for the Lakers over the first 6 minutes of the second half.
If they can't establish Gasol in the middle, then they're going to struggle against that zone. They have to somehow get Pau Gasol going, and he has to put pressure on Marcus Camby, and at least until they can get Lamar back into the game. And with 6 minutes to play here in the third, it may be a few minutes before you see Lamar.
They stay in the zone.
Oh, why not?
They have to until the Lakers get the ball in the middle. Now the inside-out game. Luke Walton on the run. That was an afterthought. And it'll go home. Lakers regain the lead.
Wow.
He wanted to pass the ball.
Well, that's his first and second thoughts all the time.
So Luke Walton off the bench with 7. And he almost got it away. Instead, a dunk for Kenyon Martin as he attacks the rim. Luke Walton close to coming away with it. Instead, the Lakers down by 1. Momentum belonging to the Denver Nuggets, especially when you consider where they were at the start of the second half. Right away down by 12.
See, they missed Luke on the backside of that play.
Fish back up by 1 thanks to Fish getting into double figures. He's got 10 on 4 of 8 from the field. Well, they funneled him to the baseline, but nobody's there. And it'll be a foul on Derek Fisher. Third foul on the Lakers, second on Derek Fisher. So the third team foul, but a shooting foul anyway for Allen Iverson.
Tough to block a shot across the body. In other words, he's a right-hander, and you're coming from his left shoulder. Come across, hit him right on the wrist. 2 shots for AI.
And misses as he did regularly, 7 of 13 from the line on Sunday. Well,
that's his
talk
first
about
miss tonight.
Yeah, talk about first-round blues. Denver has been in the playoffs. This is their 5th consecutive season in the playoffs. Previous 4 knocked out in the first round. 4 games to 1 each time. In fact, they have not been able to get out of the first round since the 93-94 season. It is even at 71. Stand down a little matchup zone.
But you got to swing the ball. You can't keep the ball on one side against the zone.
Shot clock down on Kobe, and he's leaving it off for Luke Walton. Calls it home. He'll go to the line looking for the 3-point play.
Well, dribble penetration right into the teeth of the zone, and you get good things happen for you when you get the ball on the inside. You can't windshield wiper a zone. In other words, you can't just pass the ball around the perimeter. You have to attack north and south. Kobe goes north, and all of a sudden Luke gets himself a free throw.
And Luke with double figures off the bench. So double figures on Sunday. Luke, 10 points, 3 boards, couple of assists in 13 minutes. And the Lakers are back up by 3. Luke going after it. The but Kenyon Martin kept it alive, and Derek Fisher, they say, touched it last. 8 on the shot clock.
Lakers dodged one there because once Luke didn't come up with the steal, the Nuggets had a man advantage because Luke was behind the play. If Derek doesn't deflect that one, they're attacking the rim.
So a short shot clock. Anthony knows it. On the follow-up. And plays it coming over the back of Kobe. An easy call for Lou Garrido. That'll be the third on Plaza and the 4th team foul. So the Lakers shoot the remainder of the third, 4:08 to play, while the Lakers still have a foul to give.
No, they only shoot if they can attack. I mean, it's good to be in that position as Plaza gets called for going over Kobe's back, and Plaza didn't think there was any foul there, but few players think they commit a foul.
Martin knocking it out of bounds. 14 left on the shot clock. So the Lakers at 46% shooting, just like the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets +7 on the boards, though. That's a huge advantage. Kobe with Radmanovic. Another great look by Kobe, and the Lakers are up by 5. So Kobe now had the explosive first 12, the facilitator here against the zone.
Well, again, getting the ball in a good striking position.
Yeah. Still 15 on the shot clock, though, as Ed Nahara is going to be coming in with 3:40 to play. And Kenyon Martin will sit down.
The last basket the Lakers receive, Kobe acts like he's going to shoot the jumper. Everyone thinks he is, and all of a sudden he spots Rad, who gets the uncontested dunk.
That's 8 points for Radmanovic. Can they maintain with Lamar on the bench with 4 fouls? Plays it out. Yes. Took the jump stop and then an extra step.
Yeah, the hop and then the step. This isn't the track and field.
Where's
triple jump.
I was waiting for Willie Banks to get a mention.
Hop, step, and jump.
5-point Laker lead. Now can they capitalize off the turnover? Radmanovic with Gasol. It'll be out of bounds.
There's the bounce pass. If you bounce that one, he gets in a layup. But all players can just reach their hand out, but especially bigs. Bigs don't want to bend their knees defensively.
Gasol against the smaller man, Nahara. And when Luke Walton saw that mismatch, when they started chasing Kobe, a nice read. 7-0 run Lakers.
Got to keep the pressure on defensively, though.
Let's see how they close out the final 3.
Radmanovic's going to guard somebody.
Carmelo Anthony. That's a tough cover. It's back to a 5-point game. Anthony up to 18.
He's a tough cover for everybody in the league.
Yeah, you're right. Holding the saw. Luke Walton for 3. Yes! The Lakers by 8. Timeout coming up for the Denver Nuggets, and a great play by Walton continues.
I tell you, what a good time for Luke to put together, a little bit of basketball that we've come accustomed to seeing him play. He had a good game in game 1 and knocks down the triple there. Runs his point total to 13. And that's what you like to see. Also his decision making, the pass to Powell from out of bounds. Then he rewards himself by spotting up and knocking down the triple.
It's a 12-3 run for the Lakers to go back up by 8. Welcome back as we continue with the NBA playoffs on FSN West. Joel Myers, Stu Lentz, along with Patrick O'Neill and Michael Eaves at Staples Center tonight. Game 2 after the Lakers decisively by 14, 128-114 in Game 1. Don't forget to enter today for your chance to win a vacation to Malaysia, the heart of the Southeast Asia. Go to Lakers.com, enter until May 4th for your chance to win a free trip. Time is now, place Malaysia. But head over to the website, Lakers.com, for all the details. Lamar Odom on the bench, 4 fouls. Now to the Lakers with 2.5 to play. And Farmar and Sasha Vujacic coming onto the floor for the first time in the second half. Maintain the advantage.
Well, again, J.R. Smith, the guy that looks to penetrate just about every time. See? Good things happen to you if you can attack the rim.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the third The Lakers out of fouls, third on Luke. And a young man. You know, he was first with Byron Scott and the Hornets. 18th overall in 2004. It did not work out there. They sent him away last year with P.J. Brown to Chicago. And he never suited up for the Bulls. Came to Denver. And the second half of the season and overall, he's hit 40% of his threes. But the second half of the season in particular, Stu, they thought he really settled down.
Well, he has settled down. I mean, it takes sometimes players a little while to understand what it takes to be successful in this league and to be a team player in this league.
He's got a lot of talent. 81-74, Kobe, long deuce. Off the Gasol pick. As his foot was on the line. He was close to a three-point attempt. 81-74 with 2 to play. Gambit out of control. And Kobe took the blow.
OC that time. What he was thinking of doing was a spin move, but his feet didn't cooperate with his brain. And all of a sudden, he just lost his balance and just fell into Kobe. That's a half spin move, I guess. Whatever you want to call it a turnover.
It'll be taken away from Gasol. Allen Iverson.
Somebody has to talk to Gasol, you know. You have Allen Iverson just coming from the blind side.
Anthony line drive did Nahara's there to give him a fresh shot clock. Iverson, though, 100 miles an hour. I don't know if he expected that pass. Sasha coming up with Luke Walton. It'll be Gasol, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. J.R. Smith with the foul.
Pau Gasol, 50% from the charity stripe tonight. We're getting down to the time where you got to make all of your free throws. There's Kobe with the quick pass up, and Sasha, the delivery, the foul. 2 free throws coming to Pau.
What about the spacing on that last pass? The Denver Nuggets. Gasol doesn't get the first of 2. So, and he has been so consistent since he came over in the first week of February at the free throw line. It's almost like it's automatic that he's going to hit about 90% of his free throws every game. He gets 1 of 2. He's up to a dozen for the game with 5 boards. He's only taken 8 shots. He's 4 of 8 from the field. Unfortunately for the Lakers, though, just 4 of 8 at the stripe. Iverson creates contact and will go to the line to shoot 2. Fortunately for the Lakers, won't look for the 3-point play.
I just tell you, if you're the same size as AI, you're asking for him to just say, look, you better ask for some help.
And the one thing that you watch him over the last few years, and he could just beat you pure speed when he came into the league. Stewie invades space of the defender really well.
That's what good offensive players do. They create an opportunity where if there's any space available, they take it up and put the onus on the official to make the call.
So Allen gets a couple of the free throw line. 6-point game, 82-76 for former MVP Allen Iverson. And Iverson up to 17 for the game.
They've gone back to man now, so let's see what the Lakers do about running their offense and getting some opportunities here.
Kobe up against Nahara. Out of bounds it'll go. Smart play by Sasha to make sure J.R. Smith wasn't going to get there.
Yeah, but now you got some issues. You got 6 seconds on the shot clock, so if you don't inbound it to Kobe, then you've got to find somebody else that can create something.
Kobe on the backboard, slams it from Pau Gasol.
What a read by Pau.
Wow.
What a read by Pau. I mean, that was a sensational bang-bang read.
What a pass by the big guy. Didn't take long. Iverson has it pop out, and Walton gets the tip by Kobe. Lakers by 8. Final 45. Don't have to rush for a 2-for-1. And Luke will get another layup on the attack.
Well, I don't know what Camby thought Luke was going to do. Marcus was just standing there. It was like, are you going to block it? I guess not.
Now a 2-for-1 opportunity for the Denver Nuggets. Ball by Shades to the side. Iverson 3. Gets the 3. So Farmar was sagging back for help on Anthony. And Allen Iverson made him pay. 7-point lead for the Lakers. It was 10 at the half. Now how do they close it out?
Well, get the last shot of the quarter is what is the number one thing. Don't go early so that you give the Nuggets an opportunity.
Spread the floor for Kobe. Now the collapse. It'll be Sasha in the corner. Got it! 3.2 to play. It's back to 10.
Yeah, but look at how quickly Allen is back attacking.
And almost got the triple. So the Lakers dead even in the third after trailing by a point midway through the third. Dead even as far as the scoreboard because they led by 10 at the half.
Well, they led by 10 at the half. They lead by 10 going into the fourth, but the play is still to play with Powell to Kobe to splash it down, Kobe. Throw it down hard. That's a great read by Pau Gasol and a pretty good finish by number 24. Well, we head to the fourth quarter. The Lakers leading by 10 after a dead even third quarter. Lakers but gave up 30 more points in the third. They gave up 32 in the first, 30 in the third, and only 17 in the second. They need to duplicate that 17 here in the fourth, but still buzzing here. Our Carl's Jr. Exmo shows that pass from Powell to Kobe. 6 seconds were on the shot clock when they inbounded, and they get that out of it. That's just great play between your big and your superstar.
It's the second time tonight that Pau Gasol has thrown a lob for a Kobe dunk. Now J.R. Smith. And blocked away by Gasol. So the Lakers going to stop to start the fourth. Up by 10. Lamar Odom back in there and blocked away by Camby. And Lamar gets his fifth right away. 19 seconds in. That's frustration.
Well, he got the shot blocked and he tried to retrieve it and then ran right over Edward Nahara. So Luke will come back. Lamar will go back to the sidelines, grab a chair, and watch for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, you lose your best rebounder. Almost 11 a game this year. Now one of your top assist guys. The Lakers, can they hold on without Lamar Odom for the next 5-6 minutes? Good challenge, but Iverson got it anyway over Farmar.
They're the same size. Allen is not worried about the challenge. That's why I said it earlier. That's why teams put someone longer on AI to take that half step back and affect his jumper, but keep him under control.
Gasol spacing. Sasha. Too strong as Nahara will get it out. So the Lakers now with that attempt have 21 three-point tries. 9 of 21 compared to 2 of 14. For the Denver Nuggets. Camby. An air ball. That's his shot, too. Straight away, more than on an angle.
With nobody challenging.
But he loves the head of the key. Right around the top of the circle. Now, can the Lakers get the ball inside? Luke Walton's trying. Sasha, another three. Yes! The Lakers back up by 11.
Players have tendencies, and obviously Sasha's tendency is just to drift with the three-point line. You would think that the Nuggets would stay at home.
Deep three. J.R. Smith. He's got unlimited range.
He's a talent. He's
got
really a talent.
unlimited range. 22-year-old from Newark. So he's got an answer. 92-84. Lakers find Luke Walton. Got away inside. Kobe found him. That's 7 assists.
Kobe got it down there early. Thought about attacking, then said, nah, let me wait. And ends up with a very nice assist.
So 28-12. A plus 16 when it comes to it. Sharing the basketball, but Allen Iverson trying to shoot him right back in it with 24 so far on 9 of 18.
One of these two teams is going to start playing defense. Yeah, maybe not.
It was 128-114 in game 1, don't forget. Farmar. Another three. Stayed out. Camby clears it to Smith.
Better tighten up on him. Can't just give him that space.
Yeah, especially when he finds a rhythm off the dribble. So it's down now to 5 at 94-89. J.R. Smith with 17 on only 10 shots.
And this is with Kenyon Martin and Carmelo on the sideline.
Staying in his own. Kobe splits it, leaves it off for Gasol. Got to the middle. 96-89. Gasol to 14. Attention. It's apparent here at Staples. Camby, another air ball.
Air ball.
That time Gasol got out on it. Kobe on the back door. And a grab by Nahu. Unfortunately, Kobe going up and coming down softly.
Back-to-back ABs by Marcus Camby. But we've got a timeout at the 8:49 mark. And J.R. Smith showing he's an explosive offensive player, draining the triple. And Pau Gasol says, I don't shoot many threes, but I know I can catch this one and dunk it.
And we're in the fourth quarter. Lakers up on the Nuggets, 96-89. This game going back and forth on Patrick O'Neal with Rick Fox. Of course, you know him back to back to back. Rick, good to see you tonight. First off, that lob pass from Pau to Kobe. Hey, what about that one?
Yeah, I think they've been working on that. That was very nice.
Now, what do you make of this game? A lot of offense. Are you wishing you're seeing a bit more defense, or is this just the type of series we're going to see?
Well, I think Denver is a team that likes to get up and down the floor, and as long as we're ahead of them in the scoring, that's fine. But I think to get out of the Western Conference, there'll be some defensive have to be played at some point in time. I know we're capable of doing that. It's just not the staple of this series right now.
Now, when you played, you were always making the big shot, making the big pass. In your opinion, for the Lakers, who's that X factor on this team?
Well, that's usually Lamar right now for us. Lamar's been great at filling out the stat sheet in a number of areas, mostly the intangibles, the assists, the rebounds, the offensive rebounds, but he's also scoring as of late. They're not letting him play tonight, which is frustrating, but Luke is definitely picking up the slack there.
This is an important game because you don't want to go to Denver one apiece. Just you played there. Just talk about so the fans know just how difficult it is to play in that altitude.
Well, playoff basketball in general on the road is a challenge. The altitude does create additional problems, but I think we have enough veterans that have played there in those situations enough to know how to prepare themselves, which is first and foremost. But, you know, the crowd will be ready, just as always has been for Denver here, and we just got to get a couple of them.
I appreciate it, Rick. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, you're welcome.
Back to you, Joel.
All right, Patrick, thank you. Close to a full shot clock for the Lakers as they bring it back in. Sasha, quick three. And off the lip of the rim, it'll be Glazes. So the Lakers, a lot of threes. 24 three-point attempts. And that was early in the shot clock that time. Allen Iverson, too close to the rim. So points of the paint once again for the Denver Nuggets.
Like I said, one of these two teams is going to decide to buckle down defensively.
It's only a 5-point Laker lead. Kobe wants it with Nara on his back. On the dive, Luke Walton. Okay. Billy Glazer with the foul. For Denver. That is going to be their fourth on Glazer, but team foul-wise, just their second. Lakers with one team foul. I bring up the importance to get to the line early in the fourth. 14 on the shot clock as they bring it back in. Good give and go. And Gasol, a little finger roll.
Well, Glazer's down again. He's been on the floor more than he's been on his feet, seemingly.
So behind the play, and kind of clinging that arm. That right elbow was hurt in the first half.
He's all right when he touches the ball, though.
Kenyon Martin up against Luke Walton, beat him to the spot. It's going to be a charge. What a game for Luke Walton. 16 in game one, 17 tonight.
Kenyon, introduce yourself to your left hand, your left side of your body. Luke was just sitting on your right shoulder, and you still decided to go that way, and then ran him right over. Boy, just a little bit more control. Go with your left hand. You probably get an uncontested dunk.
So 13 turnovers as Kenyon Martin picks up his fourth foul. Got 10 and 3. Carmelo Anthony has checked back into the game. So arrested Carmelo Anthony now for Glazer for the final 7+. We're back to man. And Farmont blocked away by Kenyon Martin. Gasol clears it out to Walt. Way off.
I hope he thought the shot clock was winding down.
There was about 10 left of the shot clock.
Then there was too much time to shoot that one.
7-point Laker lead. Anthony right next to the rack. So Carmelo Anthony started with it about 5-6 feet away and then imposed himself. 20 for Anthony. So 20 for Anthony, 25 for Allen Iverson to make it 26 for Iverson. You saw
no movement.
Yeah, got to make a decision on the repost. He's got to go up now. And Sasha getting it to it. Saves it in the corner. Good hustle play. Fresh shot clock for the Lakers. Kobe losing Nahara all the way to the hole. And one.
And that play just speaks for itself. I mean, he did a change of pace 2 or 3 times and then finally attacked. But it all started because of the hustle of Sasha. Somehow, that right foot out of bounds. The officials' eyes, well, they were closed. Stop, change of pace. Oh, there I go again, Nahara. The foul, the basket, and one. Nahara says, hey, coach, I don't want to guard this guy. Put somebody else on him. I don't want it. He had 32 in game 1. He's got 32 so far tonight.
Much more efficient game 2 for Kobe. Started 10 of 12. He's 13 of 21. Yeah. Now 4 of 4 at the free throw line. He's already got a double-double with 10 assists.
And they need a couple more minutes, and then they can get Lamar back. If they can get him back at the 4.5-minute mark, they'll be in good shape.
J.R. Smith with Kobe. A little space, but it's going to be short. Man, you don't want to play their pace, as Phil Jackson has said repeatedly. Don't play their tempo. The shot clock. Long three. Wow. It was real long, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now they got numbers.
Smith creating for Anthony. Man, Carmelo will shoot 2. So the Lakers, 26 3-point attempts. They had 14 in the first half of game 1, and I bring that up, Stu, because they settled down. They only took 6 in the second half. They've accelerated the pace of the second half tonight.
Yeah. But again, the Nuggets went into that zone early in the second half, and that's so enticing for the long ball. And all players that shoot it, they don't think they're going to miss it. They think, oh, this is a good shot. Let me go ahead and drill it.
And by the way, a great way to celebrate your 7th birthday right here at a playoff game. Justin Wagers celebrating his 7th birthday today. So Jason Wagers, who's worked a long time in the locker room for the Lakers. So happy birthday, Justin Wagers.
I'll say happy birthday, Justin. I know your dad's very proud of you. I remember Jason was about 10 when I knew him. I mean, when I first knew him. So just amazing how time flies as Jason continues to work hard.
Lakers by 7 as Anthony can't get the second. We are halfway through the final 12 minutes of regulation. The Lakers have not had the services of Lamar Odom very often tonight because of foul difficulty, yet they're still on top. We saw not Camby this time. Kenyon Martin, beautiful spin, and he earns a couple of free throws. And Martin's got to worry about a technical. That'll be the 5th, but he walked over and could have gotten one from Monty McCutcheon. Instead, a timeout, and the fans come to their feet at Staples.
Well, that takes all of what you're going to see from Kenyon Martin. He just picked up his 6th personal foul, so he's gone. 5:47 left. He's given the stare down, but stare down doesn't get you back into the game.
FSN West presents Lakers basketball, brought to you by Nissan, who invites you to shift the way you move through the world.
Just about 6 minutes to play in the 4th, 5:47 to be exact, and the Lakers up by 7, but free throws coming to Pau Gasol. And the Lakers, Kobe Bryant, really set the tempo for the Lakers in the first half. He was a scorer. He had 25 big ones in the first half as he got the Lakers off and rolling there. But you know, after intermission, teams do something. They adjust. They said, look, we got to do something about this Kobe Bryant. So what's he do? Well, in the second half, he comes out. He's a facilitator. First half, 25 points, 2 assists. Second half so far, he only has 8 points, but he also has 8 assists. So he's run his totals to 33 and 10, double-double. And like I said, just under 6 minutes still to play.
So whatever it takes is what you're saying.
Absolutely. If they adjust, you adjust. But you have to have talent to adjust like that, and Kobe has talent.
So Pau Gasol headed to the free throw line out of the timeout. Lakers 11 of 15 And Pau has got the 4 misses, and that is a surprise. He has been that good at the free throw line since joining the Lakers.
Yeah, but since his ankle injury, his shots have been short. His free throws have been short. And I don't know if it's because when he raises up on his toe, he still doesn't have that, all of the momentum that he needs, the flexibility in the ankle to do that. And he comes up just a little short, as Kenyon Martin. We talked about him just fouling out.
Clutch free throws out of the timeout for Gasol. And the Lakers are up by 9 to the final 5:45. Iverson, J.R. Smith, Marcus Camby, Ed Nahara, and Carmelo Anthony. Man.
They call him the first foul as Sasha was holding on, I believe. But I tell you, J.R. Smith was definitely trying to shed him. This would be a good place to call a double foul.
Yeah,
I'm not a proponent of the double foul. But they were like jostling and jostling. And all of a sudden, arms were flailing. And Sasha trying to get the Academy Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A foul number 2, Derek Fisher, the second personal, third team foul.
Technical.
Yes, J.R. Smith. Retaliation. So a free throw coming up for Kobe.
One shot.
Trying to put the Lakers back up by double figures.
J.R. Smith looking for some official that'll listen to him. The one that called the technical told him, I don't want to talk to you, so just get away from me. So he runs over to, he says, oh, there's 2 more over here somewhere. Let me find another one.
Disbelief for the young man. He's been outstanding off the bench for them tonight with 17 points in 23 minutes, taking just 11 shots.
Now you have to worry about when he touches the ball, offensive foul.
Clear out Carmelo Anthony, and what a night for Luke Walton. That's the second time over the last 3 minutes he's taken a charge.
We got another T here? Hopefully not. I think we do. Technical foul on Allen Iverson.
It is. Carmelo Anthony had the smile. Allen Iverson gets the tee. Ooh.
I mean, there's no question about the offensive foul. I mean, why are you complaining?
Are they coming apart at the seams? There's a lot of time left. 5:37 to play here in regulation as Kobe was perfect on this one. He wished the last one home, and it rolled around and fell through. And I bring it up because the knock against the Denver Nuggets throughout the entire year, Stu, has been they're the most undisciplined team in the NBA.
Well, meltdowns happen when you're undisciplined. You'll have a meltdown. Self-control is vital.
Now, clock on the Lakers' side. They don't have to rush into their half-court sets. Kobe, a long one. Gets the 3. Biggest lead of the game for the Lakers, and it comes with 5:19 to play.
Kobe runs his point total to 38. 38, 5:19 left to play, and George Karl says, I think I'm just going to call a timeout. Not because Kobe just knocked down the triple, but I need to settle my troops down. The Lakers on a 7-0 run thanks to a couple of technicals and that three-pointer by number 24, Kobe Bryant. And the Lakers, well, they're up by 14. Largest lead of the night. Five minutes, 19 seconds to play in the fourth. The Lakers up by 14, 108-94. Kobe's last 3. Boy, that really caused the Laker fans to get up out of their seats and caused George Karl to say, let's talk this thing over. Let's settle ourselves down, but we've got to do something about number 24.
So a couple of timeouts still left for George Karl and the Nuggets, just like the Lakers, and each with a 20 remaining. The final 5:19. The Lakers worked so hard, and you consider the last 65, in fact, only 48-17. Amazing numbers to get the number 1 seed, to get home court throughout the Western Conference playoffs. Now, can they hold home court in game number 2? Iverson challenged, and Luke Walton gets it. Lakers with numbers.
Boy, I love Allen Iverson, the way he dropped to the level of the ball.
Didn't quit, did it?
That guy he just has so much heart.
So Iverson will shoot 2. Kobe, they're calling for a tap on the chest, and Iverson gets to the free throw line where he's 5 of 6 so far.
You know, the Lakers had numbers. Powell was trying to throw it to Kobe, but AI dropping to the level, jumps right into passing lane, comes up with the steal, goes the distance, gets fouled, 2 free throws.
Where he's had issues, and it's not just in the postseason.
Well, the first thing I would do would get him on the free throw line in practice and put a chair or something behind him, or something that when he started to back up, he'd trip and fall. Get him to stand up straight.
One of
backs
two.
away from the shot. So many players, as the ball is just ready to be released, their momentum is going backwards.
The fall away free throw.
If you want momentum going anywhere, you want it going forward.
The Lakers by 13. Kobe. Lean. Lashes it home around Klaiza. What a night. 40 now for Kobe with 4.5 to play. The Lakers are back up by 15.
Boy, that guy just read the defense and took exactly what they gave him.
It'll be Iverson. Real short. And loose ball. Carmelo Anthony over the back.
I tell you something about
Luke Walton for his 5th. He's had a real serious night.
Fundamentals. I mean, Luke will never be mistaken for the highest jumper, the fastest guy, but he does the fundamental things that keeps him available. And, well, that guy, he's got some fundamentals, but he's got also some physical skills as he kisses it off the window as Klaiza says, why me? I played pretty good defense, didn't I? Yeah, pretty good isn't enough. Isn't good enough when you're guarding him.
Luke Walton with incredible duty off the bench for the Lakers tonight. And the foul troubles for Lamar Odom. Lamar only 27 minutes out there with 8 points and 4 boards and 18 and 7 now for Luke.
You know who's the happiest for Luke? Is Lamar.
Without a doubt. You know that and I know that.
Because Lamar would have felt so bad that he let his team down by, not being able to do what he does. But he says, hey, Luke has picked it up, and it makes it easier to absorb this victory.
Iverson running out of real estate and a reach from behind called on Kobe. But I'm glad you brought that up about one Lamar Odom. Talk about a classic teammate. He is the one who's the happiest right now. He's disappointed they can't be out there, but he's happy for Luke.
You wouldn't know it by the look on his face because he's disappointed that he hasn't been able to contribute the way he knows he's supposed to contribute. But he's happy inside that obviously the team is winning and hopefully will hold on and win. But for Luke.
Allen Iverson with the first of 2. And before we broke away, I brought up the undisciplined aspect of the Denver Nuggets because do they ever have some talent?
They got some talent.
Serious talent.
They got some talent.
And a lot of people feel that they had a lead guard, and they did. And Andre Miller went the other way in the Allen Iverson deal with the 76ers. Is that a stay home on the line drive by Iverson that if they had a lead guard, they'd be a serious threat in the Western Conference.
Well, obviously they'd be better. I mean, I don't know if it's the lead guard issue. I just think it's more between the ears with them. They've got to control themselves, play smarter, and more disciplined.
Kobe, blasted past Klaiza, reverses it home with the left hand. 113-97, 42 and counting. His playoff best came in overtime against the Phoenix Suns. 50 points for Kobe in that game.
Well, with 3.5 to play, he might end up with 50.
Iverson, or make it rather Anthony, off balance. Couldn't do what Kobe just did.
Well, he had an easy opportunity there. I'm surprised that he missed that one, and the way he missed it. Didn't even draw iron on that one.
Kobe is going to the line. Klaiza held him out on the wing. They're out of fouls just like the Lakers. So the Lakers can ice it now.
Well, Kobe's last basket just showing with the left hand going all the way up and under. Gets an easy deuce as Klaiza says, hey, I don't know what I can do to stop him. And then the next trip down, he says, I know what I can do to stop him from doing that. Grab him and hold him, send him to the free throw line. He's going to score. He might as well score 2 free throws.
And now the Lakers, and let's see when that timeout comes inside of 3. Can extend it enough. No, that timeout's gone, I'm told. Okay, 114-97 because I'm thinking about the health of that man at the free throw line, like getting him off the floor.
So that was short.
And Iverson and a loose ball foul on Fish, taking the legs out from Allen Iverson. So free throws coming up for
technical on Derek Fisher.
Yep. He thought it was a 50-50 ball. Monty McCutcheon had other ideas. So 3 free throws coming up now for the Nuggets.
Well, the loose ball, Derek was after it. He falls, and as he's going down, he gets called for taking the legs of Allen Iverson. I don't think he appreciated the call, so he gets the tee, and Allen knocks down the first. That's the tee. Now he'll shoot 2 more.
Yeah, and too much time now after the miss by Kobe to relax, because it could be a 3-point trip for the Nuggets to make it a 14-point game. And with J.R. Smith in particular out there in Glazer, they've got some great 3-point threats.
And this is what I like. You see what they're doing? Having some communication. I like it when the officials will let you talk to them. Of course, you're not over there to try to make them look bad or anything. Just to get an explanation, give them your side. But listen to what I have to say, and then I'll listen to what you have to say, and then maybe we can work things out. But when you just turn a deaf ear, then the player gets upset. Then he starts using some language that isn't quite acceptable in all parts of the arena.
2 of 3 for Iverson. And the Lakers still up by 15. Now clock management is very important for the Lakers. There's only so many possessions left for the Denver Nuggets if you take care of the basketball.
You just run your offense and do what you've been doing. Got issues now.
Kobe clears up those issues. Another triple from Otto Figueroa. He's got 46, and the Lakers lead by 18.
Now, where did he shoot that one from? You said Figueroa? That was from the forum.
Glazer, he'll show up and go right to Anthony. And a couple of free throws coming up on the Gasol foul. Nothing easy inside in the postseason.
Well, George Karl, I think, is waving the flag as he's sending in quite a few substitutes as Kobe knocked down a legitimate 3-pointer. I mean, that thing was deep. Well, how much is it worth, Kobe? 3? Yep, I'd say 3. Put the gun back into the holster. I guess that's bad terminology there these days. But he's hot. He's hot.
Well, they don't call anybody the Washington anymore quite like Chuck Person. Boy, he could shoot.
Yeah.
He was a volume guy. 117 to 100 with 2:31 to play. Here's Anthony. He'll shoot another. So Carmelo Anthony
about another
up
minute.
to 22.
About another minute, and they can get Kobe off the floor, because JR and Kobe is jawing at one another right now, and you don't want to see things escalate right now.
Kobe blasts her home despite the interference on the way to the hole.
And they're still jawing. How can you jaw to a guy that just lit you up like a Christmas tree? He's got 48, and you're talking smack? Let your play do the talking. 48. He's looking for point number 49 here. As he goes to the rack, kisses it in, and 1. There's 49.
So
get him off the floor.
One on this end. Jordan Farmar is trying to get into the game with the next whistle.
Hopefully it's for Kobe.
2+ to play. Kobe Karl also coming in for his first playoff experience. Nice Glazer. Must have lost it on the way up. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. As he got back in to knock it away, and now get ready for this ovation. Kobe coming off 49 points. What a performance by number 24.
Well, the crowd's on their feet, but it didn't. Most of them been on their feet for quite some time anyhow, as Kobe goes out. 49 points, 10 assists. Shot 18 out of 27 from the field, 8 out of 9 from the stripe.
Diawara just checking it. Man, a young man who played his college ball right here in Southern California at Pepperdine. Native of Paris in his second season. Not drafted out of Pepperdine, played professionally in France and Italy, gets the bucket. Farmar inside the arc. Jordan filling it up. So the Lakers at 128 in game 1, at 122 now. And they'll get it right back off the Diawara miss. Minute 32 to play as DJ Benga takes over for Pau Gasol. Lakers 2-0 lead in this first round series. And let's not forget, they're trying to get out of the first round for the first time since they went all the way to the NBA Finals in the 2003-2004 season.
18-10 for Pau Gasol. That's very respectable numbers. Not quite as he put up in game 1, but the Lakers will take it.
Luke Walton running and looking for it, but Nara saw the pass coming.
Well, it was telegraphed. You saw that one coming.
11 turnovers for the Lakers. So a clean game. And J.R. Smith, I think he wanted to find a facial for someone.
Let me tell you something. Had he not lost control of that one, that would have been nasty. That would have been pure nasty. Because he had that one cocked and ready to throw down. So he will settle for these 2 free throws.
And he's only 22, and it seems like he's been around longer because it did work his first couple of years with Byron Scott and the Hornets. You know, don't forget, Game 5, if it is needed. And I got a feeling you can't believe anything but they're going to be tough at home. You and I have talked about Games 3 and 4 and how difficult they are in that building.
Here's going to be the key, though, Joel. The Lakers have to really not be satisfied that they held home court and that they have home court advantage. You have to almost take the thought process that we've got to win one of those games in Denver. You have to win one in Denver. You've got to be hungry. You can't rely on home court because strange things can happen if you do.
So Game 5. It'll be Wednesday. Right here on FSN West. It'll start at 7 o'clock. It'll be a travel on Jordan Farmar. Bit of a waltz.
Well, same thing they called on Clay's a minute ago, where you take the hop and then the step. Traveling.
By the way, Luke Walton sat down, and well deserved that when they brought in as Benga fouls J.R. Smith. Well deserved when they brought all the subs in that he was one of the guys that got to go over the bench because he was a serious difference maker tonight for the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, he was the X factor tonight because when you take Lamar out of the game with foul difficulties, Lamar ends up with only 4 points, 4 rebounds, but yet, 6 assists. And Luke made up the difference.
And then the things that don't show up, where we say the stats don't always tell the story, the 2 charges he took midway through the fourth and created turnovers besides those 2 charges. Little things.
That's what Luke does, though, and that's why the coaches don't really look at the numbers. They look at what the things are that help the basketball team.
And Diawara will bring it across.
Well, at least the next time the Lakers touch it, they won't have to do anything but hatch it.
For the second consecutive game. On a little step back 3 by Smith. The Lakers have held Denver to 44% shooting. They also held them under their season average tonight. 107 on the board. They average about 111 a game. And the Lakers end up shooting 50% as they go up 2-0 in this first round best-of-7 series. What a job by Kobe. First scoring early and then setting up his teammates late.
Well, setting himself up late, too, because he got 25 in the first half and then became a facilitator. But then when they needed him to hold off the surging Nuggets, he picked up his offense again. Ends up with 49 big ones.
So the Lakers a 15-point winner as we get ready for Game 3 on Saturday afternoon in the Mile High City. 122-107, but stay with us. We're going to be on with a lot of post-game tonight as we rejoin Patrick O'Neal downstairs. Patrick?
All right, Joel, thanks very much. With Kobe Bryant, 49 points, 18 of 27. You also had 10 assists, which is one short of your playoff high. You had just an outstanding all-around game. What was key for you tonight?
Well, just trying to make the defense make a choice. You know, the first game, they zoned me up a lot. This game, I had more alleys to penetrate because they were so concerned with Powell down low. So I took advantage of it the first half, third quarter, made some passes, loosened up the defense, and the fourth went back at him.
Now the 49 is 1 point shy of your career playoff high, but just considering everything that went on tonight with the assists, is this one of your best games in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, I think so. It's just about reading the defense and what happens within the flow of the game. Tonight the assist came. Some nights it's not the pass that gets the assist, it's the pass that leads to the pass that gets the assist. We just want to play the right way, and then whatever comes out of that comes out of that.
Without Lamar, also got in an early foul trouble. Luke Walton, the guy. I mean, Powell, you got numbers from him, but a good effort from Luke off the bench.
No, it's a great effort. We're a deep team, and Luke stepped in and played exceptional, and it's the second game in a row playing extremely well.
You held serve here at home. Now you go into Denver. You got to deal with the altitude, but leading 2-0, you have to like just the way you feel going into Denver.
Yeah, no, we got to take care of business. You have to be focused and come out early, take the crowd out of it early, and get a win.
Lastly, the pass Powell made on the dunk, I mean, that was pretty sick.
Incredible pass. He's an incredible passer.
Well, that was a great game, incredible performance. Thanks for the time, Kobe. Good luck in Denver.
Thank you.
All right, Kobe Bryant, 49 points, 10 assists. It's an outstanding game for him, and the Lakers now lead the Denver Nuggets 2-0. Stay right.